Quick slant, that's Chase in stride. Chase hit hard. He needed a 10 for the first. He's 3 yards shy of it. With the team down a touchdown late here in the second quarter.
Surveying the situation, nobody open, in some trouble. Browning on the move, throwing for the end zone, looking for Chase. He pulls it in, touchdown! Oh, what a catch by Jamar Chase for 6.
No, don't do it. I mean, look at all the Lion players. That is an outstanding throw by Jake Brown.
Much. 1st and 10, Flacco to the side and caught. Back shoulder grab. Double teamed on the side was the remarkable Jamar Chase, and I mean smothered with defense. Picks up 19 yards up to the 41. This is some kind of play. Nixon on the coverage.
Well, Nixon's in great coverage. He's right in his hip pocket, and it just
Control.
Flacco lost one. Chase makes this catch. Looking back, Ramsey's trying to get.
Jalen Ramsey against Jamar Chase, condensed in tight to give him more room to work with. Ramsey there, that's the, you can see him kind of acting with both guys pushing on each other. Perfectly thrown football. You knew Jamar Chase 17 targets tonight. That's the most by any player in the NFL all year. And he does everything. He's got ball skills. We saw that in the previous play. But he's a running back after the catch. He can go downfield vertically. You can throw it to him.
Joe Burrow saw the pressure, and this is hard as a corner. A slant or a fade. There's the two routes, Chris. You got to take the slant away first. You can't give up your inside. Quarterback who hooks up with his best friend, Jamar Chase, on the slant route versus the pressure. That's the complementary football that the Bengals want to play this year. The defense make professional football that effortless, but that's what Jamar Chase does.
2nd and 7.
Fires wide open. Chase makes the catch.
It is the Jamar Chase show for the Cincinnati offense.
He's got 10 catches already today.
Chase, stiff arm, stays in and tiptoes along the sideline and has the first down.
Out a player.
1st down and 10 at the 12. Bengals on the march. Josivas in motion. And Chase on the edge. Chase down the sideline. Chase tiptoeing and out of bounds.
1st and 10. Moss the back. Karras the snap. Moss the block. Burrow going deep. He's got him! Touchdown!
Try to get their ground game going. Burrow to the end zone. Back shoulder to Chase. Masterful. Burrow with the sweet dime. And Cincinnati builds on its lead.
Spirit, when this offense.
Hard line, crowd doesn't like that.
I think that's
goes into the end zone.
That's a response to what Lamar Jackson did. Now let's watch Marcus Williams here. And give Bengals all the credit in the world, but he gets caught up in Gesicki, and then he just kind of gets lost. I don't know the coverage, so I don't know if he needs to be back there in center field, but obviously somebody needs to be helping 21 Stevens out. That's a mismatch one-on-one in an island. He needs somebody back there to be able to help him over top. Look at Stevens running. That's why I think they gave up on the play, looking around at each other like, where was my help over top? So that time, Marcus Williams, who, by the way,
Chase lined up to the right side. Looks that way. Throws that way. Caught
out of the pocket and on the step up. Allows his receivers to get a second, third reaction move.
They are 9-1 in their last 10 games on 9 days of rest. Burrow, step and throw, delivers it to Chase. We know what he can do after the catch, and there he goes. Chase down inside the 5. The clock is rolling.
The best player on Cincinnati's offense gets the ball, and no one in a position to tackle him when he makes.
Primarily, that's Chase. He's already got a touchdown and now out of bounds up near midfield.
in the bottom 4 in basically every main category in the NFL.
Well, in addition to that, this is an offense that they don't use a lot of play action.
Zach is an avid participant in the team's work with the Salvation Army and supports the National Medal of Honor Museum as well. Both guys are true examples that you can do so much more than just excel on the field.
To learn more about the award and all the nominees, visit NFL.com/Man of the Year. That was a heck of a throw by Burrow right there, Chris.
Heck
on the run.
He does it all the time. I mean, his ability.
A minute 10 left. Burrow, sideline, Chase, spin. There he goes. Jamar Chase.
Not catching him.
Touchdown, Bengals. That is second of the night, 40 yards for the go-ahead points.
Yeah, they bring 5 on the rush, and
Out of bounds on the play by Surtain. Terrific Jamar Chase.
One-on-one back shoulder throw, just good timing. Hard for a defender when it's that kind of timing.
They bring pressure. Burrow caught. Here goes Chase into the secondary. McMillan tries to get him. Cooper brings him down. What a play.
It's the mobility of Burrow that opens this up. They bring a zone blitz. They drop Cooper back into coverage.
For Pittsburgh. Burrow, sideline. Little back shoulder and a catch. Beautiful grab by Jamar Chase. Oh, what?